during class. And practical number 20 is based on the referencing, the absolute referencing, and the relative referencing over there. So the relative referencing and absolute referencing is basically all about in the formula we use in the Excel. So we are going to look at all of them step by step. First of all, the first step is create the spreadsheet in Excel. How are we going to do it? First start and then go to Excel, and there it is. Click Excel over there. You can have any version you want to. I'm using 2020 13 over there, but you can use any version you like above 2007. So blank workbook is going to be used. So I'm going to click on the first option I'm going to get. This is the blank workbook. Let me put on a border so that you can see it clearly. So there. Let me zoom it a bit as well. Okay, it's a bit too much. Okay. So here, now we are going to work with this sheet. First thing is name the first sheet as development of C. So what I am going to do is this is sheet number one. Rename. I am going to give the name as development of C. This is the name I'm going to give. Enter details in the cell A1 as serial number, cell B1 as records entered on, and C1 as name of version. So first of all, serial number here in A1. So this is the A1 cell. How I'm going to know that this is the cell A1? So first of all, column is A and the row is 1. So here's the name. You can see the name over here as well. It's cell A1 over there. So I'm going to paste it over here. Now there's a glitch. If you can see that the serial number has ended in the A1 cell, but it's going in B1 as well. This cell B1 and it's you can say tearing its way towards the other column. The view is not very nice. So I'm going to place my cursor in between A and B, and you can say that the cursor normally has this look in the Excel or this look in the Windows, but here it will change its look, and it will look something like this. Click it and then drag it in the right direction. You can see that it's extended. You can just vary any size you want to, like this. So I'm going to drag it over there, and then after dragging, you can see that there's my serial number over there. Now, next thing is records entered on. So records entered on is like this. Copy over here, paste. There you go. On like this. Okay. So next thing is in cell C1, the name of version is over there. So okay, copy here, paste. So version again extended a bit, and then here created. It's a bit glitched. No problem. Okay. So this is the table we are going to get at the end, and what we are going to do is in cell A2 type 1. So here's cell A2 A, and then 2 here's cell A2. I'm going to type 1 over there, and after typing 1, you can see that basically serial numbers are the numbers of there's basically the number of the records over here. So next cell should be 2, next cell should be 3, but I just drag it like this, or I just copy it like this. If I just hit control C and just paste it like this, I'm not going to get the different numbers. I'm not going to get a particular count. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a formula in cell A3, just like it said over there. In cell A3, you have to put the formula. So in cell A3, I'm going to put equals to. Now, why equals to? Because Excel do not know where is the data and where is the formula. To actually differentiate the formula for the from the data in terms of Excel, we have to put a equals to sign in the beginning of the formula so that Excel may know that we are going to put a formula over there. So we are going to add 1 to the cell above it. So the cell above it is A2, and we are going to add 1 plus 1. Now we are going to get 2. copy it, Control C, or you can use this copy as well. Copy it and then paste it till A6. Till A6 you have pasted it. So there you go. There you go. And now what we are going to do is we are going to put some date over there. So today is the date is you can see it over here 1 dash 14 dash 2024. Okay. 1 dash 14 dash 2024. Here's the date. Just okay. Now Excel has detected that it's a date. If I just click and drag it, there's a glitch. The day is changing on its own. And it's not very convenient for me because I have to put the same day over and over again. And I have to put this value, the first value, like to shade it. I have to put this value. So in all the other cells, I this was actually something else. This is actually a relative referencing in the first column over here. If you see it over there, then A2 is A2 plus 1, A3 plus 1, A4 plus 1, A5 plus 1. So it is basically relative referencing. Each cell is pointing towards the cell above it. So A3 is pointing towards A2, A4 is pointing towards A3, A5 is pointing towards A4. But we don't want it to happen over here. We want it to be B2 fixed. We want B2 in the every cell below B2. So what are we going to do? We cannot use the relative referencing over there because relative referencing may change on its own. We are going to use absolute referencing, and the absolute referencing, we have to pick the row and column. So what we are going to do is we are going to just add a formula over here, B2, right? Hit enter, you get the same result over there. Each one, but there's a catch over there. You can see that it's changing again. B3, B4, B5. We don't want it like this. What we are going to do is we are going to just put dollar sign in the beginning of B and the dollar sign in the beginning of the row number as well. So, and the row number should be V2. Here as well, it should be dollar sign and then dollar sign. Now this dollar sign won't change. If I just copy it all the way, it was changing on its own, but now it won't change. Just see it, dollar B, dollar two, B2 is fixed, B2 is fixed again, B2 is fixed again, and B2 is fixed again. If I would have copied it without the dollar sign, it would have created a glitch, and the glitch should be mentioned as relative referencing. I didn't want any relative referencing to be working like that. The name of the version. So just give it a quick Google. Versions of C language and there. C89, C99, C11, C17, whatsoever the versions. Just Google it and fill this particular column. There's 5 values. It's all about your research, a bit of research. I won't be checking this because I'm checking the Excel expertise you got. So you can Google any website you want to and then fill this record out. You just have to fill it. Year created. Again, the year created is mentioned over here in the research. So just go. Okay. Okay. Just versions and year. So C89 and C99 were 1989. So I'm going to write 1989 over there. 1989. And below that is C99 is 1999. So C99 is 1999. Similarly, I'm going to Google and fill out all the records. So this is how you're going to complete your first practical of Excel. Thank you, class. Thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.